All iPhone users should be aware of a new Apple warning. The greatest iPhone breach in history occurred last year, resulting in a slew of personal horror tales from those who were hacked. A disturbing new revelation may now make all iPhone assaults much worse. Mobile security expert ZecOps identified it under the codename NoReboot and named it as such. This ultimate persistence flaw prevents iPhones that have been hacked from escape their hackers, even if the assaults are just for a few minutes. As well as not being fixed by Apple, it affects every iPhone model and iOS version. Since of its simplicity, NoReboot is very harmful because it fools people into believing that they have shut down or restarted their iPhones. If a user tries to start or shut down an iPhone via the InCallService, SpringBoard, or backboardd background processes, they are instead presented with a bogus shutdown or startup sequence. When it comes to reality, the iPhone is always on. The reason why this is a threat is unclear. Because non-persistent assaults, as the term indicates, are simpler for hackers to access iPhones, these attacks are quickly deleted when a user restarts or shuts down their phone. However, when these hacks are paired with no reboot code, the harm they may wreak is far worse since the user is unable to remove the hack. In the video below, ZecOps demonstrates this. NoReboot's most frightening part is that Apple has no control over it. As ZecOps notes, since it's not exploiting any persistent issues at all, merely playing tricks with the human mind, the program itself cannot be fixed. For the researcher's part, he thinks that the only way to fight this is if Apple installed additional hardware inside iPhones so that customers could detect whether or not the startup and shutdown processes they witness are legitimate. Only a new generation of iPhone could have this hardware, which means that hundreds of millions of iPhones are now vulnerable to future assaults by hackers who insert the NoReboot malware. As a result, those who possess an iPhone are left with little choices. If you detect that your boot shutdown routine is being simulated, you may use a force restart, which physically cuts power to the iPhone. Installing detection tools and common-sense best practices like just downloading applications from the App Store, Apple's record here isn't flawless, are also recommended by ZecOps.